Good morning. My name is Jose Luis Boizo, and today I am here to discuss the selling process and how it directly impacts my business. So, the selling process is a series of steps used by salespeople and business owners in the startup of their business to introduce their product or service to new customers and a new market. So, this selling process consists of a series of steps that go through identifying the customer and follow all the way through closing the sale. The first step of this process is the pre-approach step. So in this step, the pre-approach means that this is where you get knowledge about your business. This is where you focus on everything that has to do with your business, so that when the time comes that you have to go face to face with your customer, you obviously know how to explain it to them in a manner that will get their attention and want them actually want to buy from you and try out your product or service. So for example, in my business, I'm doing a mobile detailing business, which is anything that has to do with cars, such as cleaning, waxing, paint restoration, things like that add shine to a car. So it is good for me as a pre-approach step to obviously know about exactly what goes into this process, or why it's better than other car washes or anything like that. So I need to have information ready for when the time comes that my customer asks me questions about my business. I'm well informed and know what to say. The second step is the approach. So in this step, this is where you actually go face to face with the customer and have the conversation and have the time to basically pitch your idea or business to them, so that you catch their attention and make them want to buy the product there and then. So you want to obviously make sure to approach them in a manner to keep it professional. So you want to go in there and shake their hands, be on time, and do the things that are necessary for you to seem well developed and responsible. So for example, when time comes for me to introduce myself to a new customer, I'm obviously gonna shake their hands and do everything to keep the atmosphere in a positive and welcoming, comfortable way. So this is where you wanna present yourself as a business owner and show them that you're capable of actually selling the business there and then to them. You want to seem well informed and prepared. The third step is the demonstration process. So this is where you actually go into depth and show them what exactly it is that your business's product or service offers for them. So this is where you want to mention features and benefits of your business, show them how and why by buying your product or service they're gonna be benefited. So for example, once again for me, I'm a mobile service, so this means that I come to customers' houses and do the service for them there and then. So that's a feature of my business. The benefit of it is that it's more convenient for them. They don't have to be driving around looking for a place to get their car shined up. So I provide that service for them and offer them that convenience. The fourth step is actually answering any questions that your potential customers might have. So in this step, is where the objections come in. So customers are always gonna find objections, or if they're not 100% sure about your business, they're gonna wanna question you and make you feel they'll consider buying your product. So this is where you go into depth, and any questions that they might have, you address them in a manner so that you leave them with no further doubts and leave them with no objections to for them to reject your business idea. So another case from mine might be they might say, why would I pay $80 for a service like these when I can just go to a drive-through car wash and spend $5? So this is where I come in and say, car washes only reach 25% of the actual car, so it's not an in-depth service like the one that I provide. I actually go in there and anything that has to do with interior and exterior work. That's what I do, and in an efficient manner. Then the fifth step is closing the sale. In this step, this is where you acknowledge any further questions that the customer might have, leave them with a with a good taste in their mouth, show eagerness and willingness to sell, but don't pressure them. You don't want to come off like you're desperate for sales. So you want to still remain in a professional manner, so that the person takes you seriously and not be annoyed by what you're doing. And then if this works out, the next step and final step would be to follow up with them. In this step, this is where after performing the service or selling your product, you come in and a few weeks later, after they purchase this product or service, you come in and you want to call them or follow up with them to see how the product or service is doing for them. So you do this to show that you're actually interested in them as a person and not just as a customer. You want to build that customer relationship in a positive way and show that you want to come off as a professional person who takes their business and customers seriously. And for this case, it would be, for me, if I provide a service, of paint restoration or whatever, in a week or so, I check up with them. How's this doing for you? Is it working good? And just to make them feel like they're actually important to you and that they can count on you for whatever. So you wanna, it would be good also, if they're already existing customers of yours, to periodically throw in a reward, a discount or something, to make them feel like they're actually part of your business and they're important to you, because that's what it is. Your customers is what make up your business. So you want to make sure that you have a positive and strong relationship with them. So this is how the selling process works and how it directly impacts a business. Thank you.